Greetings, comrades. This is Caleb back with another retro gaming video, and this is going to be one of 4. As you can see, we are playing Action 52 on the Sega Genesis. I mentioned it in my previous Action 52 videos, like earlier in the year. There's a Genesis version, you can see right here. And I will say this, I have played this before on the that Genesis multi-card I got. And I will say this, it's not as bad as the NES version, but it's still pretty bad. You see one game right here. This looks like something you play on like a Windows computer, like Windows, I don't know, 95. And I mentioned that they were planning Active Enterprises. They were the developer of this, by the way. They were planning a Super Nintendo version, which never came out, thank God. And they were so pretentious, they were planning on making their own video game console. The Action Game Master. I am not kidding, look this up. But yeah, as you can see, they have a lot more going on compared to the NES version. But yeah, just like the NES version, was 52 games. I say 52 in quotation marks because one of them is technically not really its own game, but we'll get to that later. So, we're going to move through 1 to 13. We're going to start with Bonkers and work our way to cheat them in. And the next video, we'll do the next 13, and then we'll go on until we get to the last games. So we're going to start with Bonkers. Yeah, this is definitely a MS Paint style intro I've ever seen one.
Level 1.
Sad part, it's better than any smiley face I've ever made. So you control this little ball. So I guess you clear all the color blocks. Okay, change color, okay. I just realized I didn't destroy all the green blocks, so I guess we'll do that first. It did look like I can switch back to, Also, you heard my, when I died, I made a groan. This little ball can make human sounds. Okay, don't hit that block down there. Okay, I would say it's like Breakout or Arkanoid, but that could be farther from the truth. You're just guiding a ball through a maze and destroying blocks and stuff.
Level 2.
I didn't mean to switch colors. I didn't destroy all the blocks. Can I can't switch back to green. Yeah, I have to get those keys, but I have to be yellow, I guess. See, I made a grunt when I died. Like, what's up with that? Destroy the green blocks first. Okay, don't start as green, but you can't switch back to green, so you gotta really, yeah, we gotta pay attention to what color you are. Also, I like that Tutankhamun background there. Because that definitely screams bonkers, doesn't it? Whoever made this game was bonkers. Come on. God damn it.
Level 2.
I can't believe I'm struggling with a little bouncy ball game. God damn it. Fuck.
Level 2.
Okay, I guess we lose all that takes you back to the title screen. Good, because I was getting bored of that game. Next, number 2, Dark Sign. Okay, this is another game we saw at the beginning.
Level 1.
Okay, let me figure out the... Okay, so... Okay, so... I'm gonna pause here. So I'm gonna assume X is A is B, and B is C. If that makes any sense at all. Again, I'm using my 8-bit controller, which my Ultimate yeah, the Ultimate 2, yeah. The Ultimate 3 is not even out yet. But yeah, use my Ultimate 2 here. So yeah, X button is A is B, and B is C. So yeah, X gives me a shield, X makes us thrusters, and C fires. I'm guessing hitting the walls and stuff is bad. If I don't have a shield up. You have limited fuel too, so... Yep.
Level 1.
Forgot to turn on my shield.
Level 1.
Wait. Well, at first it stayed on, but here when I let go, it turns off, so I have to hold the button. Oh, I have to pick up that shield power, that's what it was. Oh, let's do that again, I wouldn't. Now I got a
Level 1.
Good grasp with the controls. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I said I got like I got a grasp with the controls as I crashed into a wall. So I guess destroy all the things in the walls and stuff. Okay, I cancel this fuel.
Level complete.
Alright.
Level 2.
These still look like Windows 95 games. Just saying. Like, you really have to be on your toes with the controls. Like, you can't let go of the thrusters for too long, because otherwise you'll crash.
Level 2.
Got so hard. Yeah, Dark Sign, everybody. Alright, number 3, Down Test. Now, I did see in that little beginning clip, blue games are 2-player games. I guess the purple ones are like skill-based. I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yellow's beginner, purple's intermediate, and green is expert. If you say so. So yeah, Dino Test, yeah, this is a 2-player game, but I'm gonna show it anyway. Yeah, this definitely looks like something that you made out of MS Paint. Obviously, it's meant to be played with 2 players, but... Oh, I'm the top guy, okay. I thought it was Barney. I like how you're... I like how you're... You know... The ball's a caveman. I will admit that was kind of funny. Okay, that's enough of that. No, yellow's expert, and green is beginner. Why are the expert games first? That makes no sense. That's like that's like a first grader putting him straight into 12th grade. What's up with that? And these games don't even look that hard. They just control weird. Okay, we got Ooze. There's a curve from the NES game, but I've seen footage it plays different. You guys have a decent gun. Wait. God, I didn't mean to do that.
Level 1.
Whatever. The Honey Nut Cheerios B. So I guess you collect the keys here. God damn, I was trying to test something.
Level 1.
Like I was starting right in front of an enemy. You can't shoot while jumping. You can't shoot while jumping. So, the people of Acme Enterprises, have they ever played Contra? At least the jump controls are better. Which, hold on. I'm gonna pause it to explain. Okay, the NES version of Action 52, one of the reasons it's infamous is because of its horrible jumping controls. So basically, you press the jump button, but if you hold the jump button, you're locked in place when you jump. To move forward while jumping, you have to let go of the jump button, then move the direction you want to go to. That was completely idiotic, but it looks like they fixed that in this. But of course, they lose points because you can't shoot while jumping. Okay. I can't even get to the first level. Okay, so Starball.
Level 1.
Oh, it's pinball, okay. Pinball. I do like me some pinball.
Level
The fuck was that? Okay, so basically, the pressing left controls the left paddle, but pressing C controls the right paddle. And A launches the ball. More MS Paint, like graphics of faces flying around. Yeah, this music just screams Genesis, doesn't it? What's the ball doing?
Level 1.
Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Next up, Sidewinder, number 6. I'll admit, I've seen NES title screens that look better than this.
Level 1.
Okay, so you're flying a poorly made F-14 Tomcat. You not have chaffs? Why am I shooting on other F-14s? Well, those supposed to be MiG-29s. Why am I playing Scream?
Level 1.
You heard that, right? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was expecting like proper, like flight controls for this, like up is down and down is up, like a traditional flight joystick. By playing Screamed, I guess it was the pilot, you know, burning to death from the missile to hit him, but. Look at the sky. I don't want to play close to the ground. It looks like I'm shooting other F-14s. So basically just shoot down your fellow wingmen and dodge missiles. I like how the music's trying to pay that, like, early 90s, like, atmosphere. Theme, if you will.
Level
Oh, wow, I actually won.
Level 2.
Can I crash? No, I can't. Okay. Well, why is it? You saw that one. Why is our plane coming out of the ground? What is this? Again. So that's part of the goal of this game: just shoot down planes and avoid missiles. I still don't know I was shooting down other F-14s. You hear that scream?
Level 2.
Yeah. Okay. That is, Sidewinder, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Daytona. Let's go away. Daytona. Yeah. More like a Dollar Tree Daytona. What's this? Okay. That is the worst car I've ever seen. Wow. What did I hit there? It looks like they just took like a Hot Wheels car, photographed the back of it, and, you know, digitized it and then put it into the game. That's seriously what this looks like. Can you, like, upgrade your car or something? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to shift. A is shift and C is accelerate, by the way. Oddly, you don't have brakes. Yeah, those computer cars look like they're made out of like strawberry jelly or something. Okay, that's enough of this game. Can you tell I'm not really having a fun time with this? Could you imagine spending $200 on this game here? I didn't mean to start that. I forgot I had back buttons programmed here. Okay, number 8 is 15 Puzzle.
Level 1.
Oh, it's a slide puzzle. Okay, I suck at slide puzzles, so I don't know who at Active Enterprises thought this would make a good game. I'm just... Okay. Yeah, I ain't wasting my time with this. Well, this won't be as long as the IQ52 NES videos, that's for sure. Okay, we got number 9, Sketch. Okay, it's bootleg Mario Paint. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, so yeah, A changes color. B does something. C draws, okay. So how do I, like... I dare anyone who plays the game to draw a perfect circle with a D-pad. Remember, this is a Genesis. Oh, it changes... Okay, B changes the size of the... thing, okay. Okay, okay. I got something really cool to draw. I've been, want to draw this for a while. Not in this game in particular, but, you know. Just something I think, perfectly expresses this game. There you go. Can you imagine actually trying to draw something in that game? Alright, number 10, Star Duel. Another two-player game.
1.
Okay, it's just Dark Sign. It's a Dog Sign. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'd rather play Combat on the Atari 2600 than play that. At least Combat has variety. Okay, 11, Haunted Hill. Here's another game that's also the NES version. I like how the bottom all rights reserved is cut off.
Level 1.
Okay, playing as a gravekeeper, I guess. I like how I got those pitchforks and blades on the ground for looking a little edgy. That's my attack. I just wave my torch at him. Like I don't have a health bar either. I probably can't take much damage for all I know. I like to just stand on top of the blades and stuff. Like I was playing like a gruesome death, but no, I just float on top of the blades and die. Do I have to collect all these gems? Yeah, the music's trying way too hard to be like scary. I pressed the attack, but wanted to attack.
Level 1.
Okay. Haunted Hill, everybody. Alfredo. Number 12. I can go some Alfredo right now.
Level 1.
Okay, we're playing as a bootleg chef. Is that Chef Excellence? Okay, I'm just collecting pasta. Like ravioli. Is that a penne? Okay, I can't collect any of the meats. So it has to be pasta. A pasta dish with no meat? I can't have meatballs?
Level 1.
Teeny.
Level complete.
Okay, so I just collect the pasta. I can't
Level
collect the
2.
anything else. They were using music too, I noticed. You probably heard some of them in the that maybe I'll just touch my hat.
Level 2.
Can I get a tomato at least? I can't collect tomatoes. Okay. Anyway, last game for part 1, Cheetah-Men. Yeah, instead of the last game in the card, it's actually one of the first. The hell kind of music is this?
Level
That's
1.
not the Cheetah-Men theme. Okay, one thing I'll give the NES version, the Cheetah-Men theme was awesome. That's pretty much all I had going for it, though. Okay. I died from a giant cobra.
Level 1.
By the way, look at this punch. Like, you punch like twice and then... Like, you have to time your punches right in order to... You have to time your punches right to kill these things.
Level 1.
And I like how you outrun the screen. So you can't, like, go too far, because what if an enemy appears right in front of you? Where did he come from?
Level 1.
Hey, caramba. can I go up the ladder? Okay, there we go. Okay. I didn't even touch me!
Level 1.
You know what the sad part is? This is only part 1. You die from falling too high? A platformer where you die from falling too high. You take fall damage.
Level 1.
What is this music anyway? What happened to that? He didn't even touch me!
Level 1.
So I can't even touch the tail of Cobra? Or I die? What are these Cobras covered with trachotoxin or something? Can I go up the... There we go. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, collected a caged cheetah. What?
Level 1.
I never thought I'd say this, but this is actually worse than the NES version. This Cheetah Man game is worse than the NES version. I said it right there. At least to the NES version, you could take a few hits before you die. Here, one hit, you're dead. This is only game 13. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be a long one, boys and girls. So yeah, that is part 1 of Action 52 in the Genesis. Stay tuned later for part 2. Till then, this is Caleb signing out. You have a good day.